Yo, I'm back for another journaling video. This time I've reset the charts and we are in of August, August 2024 at 3:50. So once again, it's gonna be having to work out all the previous highs and lows. Zooming out, seeing the general chart. Damn, it looks like for the most part on a bit of a downtrend, but also maybe a consolidation. Not too sure. By the way, this is in the future, so I know that it moves up, but I'm sure there's a lot happening in between that. Yeah, there'll be a lot happening. So, and I don't know what happens in between. So let's zoom in, and you can see we've just had a liquidity sweep. We've we've kind of had this leg down and a bit of a move there, and because of that, I'm thinking we could get an upwards move, especially since we're now pretty much at the bottom of, the retest. We might hit a slightly lower, we might head slightly lower, but for the most part, I think this is it. And it's crazy to say, but I am going to put in a long here. I wish I could have got it a bit lower, but where'd it go? I'm happy with that. In fact, let's, because this could be the last time it makes a low. Let's draw this out a bit more accurately. You see, if I'm drawing something like that box, let's make this purple. You can see this is the last point of contact. It might make another point of contact, or it might head off now. So yeah, I would have loved to enter there. Obviously, I can't do that. Can't go back in time and enter. That's reaching. I might do that a little bit yesterday. I can't lie. Oh, I uploaded that video this morning, so this will be the second video of today, but it was from yesterday. I'll have to put it in here. It'll be sad to see it go, but we can hope for another bounce. Targeting up here at least, which is a 1 to 1.3. Isn't great, if I'm honest. Probably not worth the risk. So instead, I'll expect a sweep here, potentially, before I move to the upside. This is kind of like unlikely to happen, but I kind of feel that we might get a sweep down before the push up, and if so, then I can enter a bit lower. I'm not expecting this to hit, if I'm honest, but I will be very interested to find out if it does. And you can kind of see this area of interest here, and I'll move the TP halfway up. I think that'll be a good idea for the TP at least. So my bad. I'm in the 4-hour frame right now. I completely forgot to check. That was really stupid of me. I'll play it out in the 4 hours, but this is a massive trade. This is over multiple days. Yeah, this could be like, my bad. But I'm now interested to see if I was right. So we've had another bounce here. I think we would have just missed the take profit, the entry there. if I had put it in a normal place. I don't think this is worth playing out, to be honest, just because I'm getting close. I'm getting worried that I'm getting quite close. But yeah, there you go. That was my first attempt of today. I will delete all of these now. Actually, this could still be useful. Let's get this. I'm just now going to zoom in. Get a smaller time frame trade going. Whoa, maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a good start. Now these look tiny, don't they? So what have we had so far? We've had a massive move down. Yeah, sheer drop off after we hit that liquidity up there, which makes me think, like, if price heads for here again, I don't think it will. It could do. It could definitely attempt to climb down to that point again. Which means I could expect something like, you know, a slow decline down, but that would take a long time. That's days, and that would be a good short to get into. I expect it to move up right now. You know, we're on an uptrend. Why try and fight that? So, oops. Yeah, that looks about right. And then price will stop somewhere in this area. Yeah. That could be a tiny little trade to do long. In fact, I'll try putting it in. I'm now once again trying to put trades in. So I'll put a long in here, right around there. Alright, you know, it's hard to decide, because we could see a big move down again, especially when we're at a new peak. Let's do that. Damn. Okay. That was a good try. Just missed the entry though. Now it doesn't look like it's stopping around here, but I think it might. Or we'll go to this area. But I'm not too sure, so I want to see if it like keeps pushing through or if it kind of slows down in this area. Okay, so we try a wick above, but it didn't quite get there. We've just had a close in or out of that. So it might continue now. I want to see confirmation. I want to see a bit more than that. Yeah, so we've consolidated at this point. You can kind of see how it, as soon as it hit this area of liquidity, it had no interest in going higher. Now that's not to say that price could decline a little bit and then continue to push upwards. That's an absolute valid point. For instance, here, I'll sketch this out. For instance, at this point here, I would probably think it's collecting that liquidity there. Just doing it, just doing a quick sweep, kind of leaving this channel that I drew earlier. And then now it's escaped out of this side, but it wants to kind of like come back into this channel. And because it's consolidating, it could push down. That doesn't look like a liquidity sweep enough to me. We could see it potentially coming down to here. Let's say that area looks pretty interesting to get into, especially after some big buy orders. So I'd consider entering long if it reached there and showed signs of a reversal. We nearly got there. There we go. I kind of held it down for a bit too long there. We might see a third bounce, but yeah, what I'm expecting is, price to get into this area, and then from it can get momentum to climb higher. And I know that's easy to say after I've just seen it happen, but I do think it'll climb higher up to this second pink zone. And now it's too late to go into an entry, but it might come down for a third retest, which I can hope for. Now, of course, if it climbs up to here, it's then kind of collected liquidity from earlier, and I don't expect it to kind of play out like how I just said if we see this happen. Okay. Now it's a tough one. I could either, we're halfway got up to collecting the liquidity from earlier, but we also didn't. You can see here, it's a big point of interest actually. But now it's dropped off fast. You can see it's dropped off fast here, and I don't want to get caught in a terrible long attempt when I should be shorting. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. This is a tough one. I mean, I keep saying that, but they are tough. Tough thing. Let's look for signs of a reversal before just entering directly into a drop. In fact, we can go on to the higher time frames and see if they look more convincing, which they certainly do not. That's a break of structure. That's incredibly stupid for me to enter off of right away. We've got highs, lows, highs and lows, highs, lows, highs, and then all of a sudden it breaks that. It'd be stupid. It'd be stupid to enter right now, even though it could potentially work out well. Let's go down to the 5 minute time frame. I'm just tracking how far down it goes, seeing what kind of liquidity it's sweeping. You see here, it's swept that, it's collected this, and it could be on an uptrend now. Could see something like this happening. Well, we're in. It's entered. Yeah, that's an absolutely... That was an awful trade. That was awful. Jeez. That's embarrassing. Nah, I'll keep it for the journal, but that is quite an embarrassing trade. I really thought it would pull back up, push higher. But that's what happens when you trade long on a downtrend. I don't learn, but I will this time round. Pretty sure I can just click play. If I see anything good, I can just stop it. Okay. This is more boring, isn't it? Yeah, we can see it's in a downtrend. Where's it going to stop? Places I could see it stopping. Wow, I was just about to say there. We're here. Oh, it just goes down forever. Oh, it could hit here. Are we seeing an uptrend now? Hmm. This is... Not much is happening. I don't think it's worth just press and play like this, because it goes so slowly. Okay. Wow. I want to know why it's heading down so much. Okay. For the most part, you know, it goes up, hits this, up, gets to the top, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up. Why can't I expect it to go down? You know, it's here, goes down, it goes down. Is it stupid to place a lot like along that lot big? You know, could be extremely, especially since it's started to consolidate. But I'm curious, you know. So let's get in. Let's enter right there, and see what happens. Put the stop loss just above that high, and this is how quickly it'll blast through. Okay. So you know, as soon as I enter the trade, it starts to head up. I am doing this for experience of trading. Just practice, practice, practice. Yo, so I've had a bit of a realization. What happens if I look at previous price action and just mark out all the points of interest, and then let's say price is in between here and this line and it's on an uptrend, just take the trade and aim for the top of the next point of interest? Obviously, I don't know how well that'll work, but it could definitely be interesting. For example, like draw lines out for everything that kind of looks like it's had a lot of action. You see here, price has moved a lot in there. I'm going to delete this, to be honest. Price has moved a lot in that line. Price has moved a lot in that line. I might be doing this too much all of a sudden. And then moving further back, price went there. That's right in between one. Price could go up to there because that's a point of interest. Price could go to here. Could go to here. This all of a sudden feels very stupid because I'm realizing there's a lot of points, and it's almost just like I could fill the whole chart out. But for example, let's wait until we break out of this area, because I think we're in a bit of a consolidation right now anyway. Yeah, for sure. Okay, there we go. Price is broken out. Can we expect a further downtrend? Looking in the past, you know, you get these these points. This looks like a high point, and then we get a further drop, maybe to around here. So if I now put in a long, a short even, targeting there. Now I don't know where I want to put my stop loss, but let's put it there and let this play out. Okay, that might have been a bit too. I want to move that down a bit more. Just kind of I can take away the stop loss now, and I'd move it, you know, trailing like beneath this high, and then just try and maximize profits and minimizing loss. So, you know, I could put it about there, the stop loss in profit, so I'm not losing anything, because we could be looking for a much stronger push down far, or this could be the start of a reversal, of course. There we go, we would have been stopped out right there. But that is quite interesting how price does kind of, you know, it goes up to this level, wiggles in this level, goes down, wiggles in this level, goes down, wiggles in this level, and now is price going to kind of stick to it? Looking a bit more free flowing. I imagine the further away we get from these previous price actions, the less it'll kind of count going forward. It'll kind of like mean less the further we push forward. But yeah, looks like we've got a bit of a high, maybe a sweep. So if we, you know, draw the leg down. This is the leg down. If we see some bounces, might see price rally higher. I'm just gonna take this slowly. I'm really looking for price to re-enter or just kind of hit this red line. Fucked. Not looking promising, is it? Honestly, this isn't a great time to trade. It just, I know there's small movements I can take, but price is looking just super untradable at the moment. I'm not seeing these kind of points like I previously have. It's not volatile enough right now, which I'm worried might happen when I'm actually trading, and I might have to switch what I'm trading sometimes. Oh, dearie me. You know, we've got this high now. So should we go short again? We're in an uptrend, and that would be a really stupid idea. Is the problem. Once again, if we hit up here, it's kind of like a price action to move back down again. Wow. Okay. I wonder if news hit. So now we're deep into this purple zone, like the deepest we've got. It has definitely got potential to push down fast, which I'll be looking for. I'm not sure if I should enter this or not. Because what's stopping us from just keep climbing? Yeah, this could be a low. This could be a low. Higher. Let's not take a short on this. 15 minutes. Wow, you can see that candle there. I wonder what it looks like on a 5 minute. Wow, that's it's a massive amount of buys. Okay. Now will we see a consolidation in here, or a very tricky area for price to break out of? Maybe. Okay, so price is sweeping even higher, so we might see a bit of a push downwards now. see we've had this peak, and I could definitely see price moving further down, but at the same time it's had some massive push upward, some massive push upwards in the last few. I tell you what, I'll try and get one more trade in, then I'll call it quits for right now. Of course, the problem is you see these like, you see the trend and you see that it's going up. The trend is going up. So you're like, all right, you know, let me enter a long because the trade's going up. And then as soon as you enter the long, the trade switches up and now we're actually at the peak and it'll blast straight through the stop loss. So you know, you need to do whatever the opposite of is you're thinking. So now you're saying, okay, price is now on a downtrend. Put a short. No, this is where you long. Okay, so price is actually going down, and I just tried long. So you know, let's put in a short. Wrong way. So, and let's put, you know, stop loss just here. So yeah, you need to do the opposite of the opposite. Okay, I'm gonna long here because now price is going back up. No, you short here because price is actually going to go back down. To be fair, it finally has gone down, but if you place enough trades, you'll eventually win one, won't you? It's interesting. Yeah, those are just examples, but sorry, this has been a bit of a dry one. Oh well.